how are you guys today? I hope you guys are having an amazing day so far. If you are not having an amazing day, I really hope that your day gets better from here on out. Maybe this video will make you laugh, make you smile, and the rest of your day will be a lot better. If it's not good, if it's going great, then great. That's awesome. So, welcome to my channel, you guys. Today, I want to talk about this Amber Heard, I said this Amber Heard and Milani Cosmetics thing that's going on all over the internet. And it is a pretty huge deal because Miss Vasquez, Amber's attorney, made a huge deal about this Milani makeup palette during her opening statement.
But somebody called TMZ to take all those photos that day. Now, you also heard them say that all kinds of people saw Amber that week, and she didn't have any bruises on her face. Well, let me show you this. This is what Amber carried in her purse for the entire relationship with Johnny Depp. She's an actor. Do you honestly think she would have left her apartment ever without makeup? Do you think that she ever would have wanted other people to see her bruises and her cuts? This was what she used. She became very adept at it. You're going to hear the testimony from Amber about how she had to mix the different colors for the different days of the bruises as they developed in the different coloring, and how she would use these to touch those up to be able to cover those. She also used concealer, foundation. You'll hear from her makeup person that Amber didn't even leave her bedroom without having foundation on. And one of the people that was at the building testified. He said she had makeup on and it would have covered that bruise.
Now, she says you're going to hear testimony from Amber about how she mixes the colors and how she covered up her bruises day to day with this palette. She said this palette, not another one like this exact palette.
This was what she used. She became very adept at it. You're going to hear the testimony from Amber about how she had to mix the different colors for the different days of the bruises.
She's promising the jury that they're going to hear testimony from Amber, and Amber will describe to them how she covered up the bruises and how she mixed the colors and covered up the bruises with this exact palette. So Amber is going to have to testify about this makeup palette.
This is what Amber carried in her purse for the entire relationship with Johnny Depp.
So she says this palette is the palette that Amber carried during the entirety of their relationship, basically trying to say that Amber regularly used this palette to cover up bruises because she carried this palette in her purse during the entirety of their relationship. Well, let's see what Milani Cosmetics had to say about that. So Milani Cosmetics is saying that this particular palette did not even come out until December 2017. So how did Amber carry this palette during the entirety of their entire relationship that started in 2011, 2012? And she used this to cover up the bruises in 2016. How? If this makeup palette did not come out until December 2017, almost 2018. How did she do that? And why does this matter? Well, this matters because Amber's attorney stood up and promised the jury that Amber will testify to using this makeup palette. And she promised the jury that Amber will show the jury how she used this palette and mixed the colors to cover up the bruises. I keep doing this as if I'm holding a palette. There's nothing in my hand. But how is Amber going, I'm still doing it. How is Amber going to testify to using this makeup palette that did not exist? And of course, when they find out that she lied about that, they're going to say, well, why would she lie about that? Well, what else does she lie about? You know, honestly, what I think happened? To be perfectly honest, what I think happened was Amber and her attorneys Googled and searched for a really good color correcting palette that like color corrects and conceals really well, and that's the one that they found, and they didn't even care or think to look at when it came out, and they just, that's a good one, we're going to use that. I think that's what happened. That's my opinion, but sounds plausible to me. I don't know. So, I mean, I guess Amber's attorney can just ignore this and act like it never happened and just act like they never said that. But she promised the jury that they will hear from Amber about this palette, and Amber will show them how she used this palette and how she mixed the colors. Now she can't do that. So is Amber just not gonna talk about how she covered the bruises? Because that's a big part of Amber's side, is that she covered up the bruises so well, that's why nobody saw them. Well, of course, Johnny's side is nobody saw them because they were never there, but how is she going to testify and not talk about this specific part? Because when she testifies to how she covered up the bruises, they're going to have to talk about that palette. So I don't think Amber can testify without addressing this palette and how she covered the bruises. So how did she cover up the bruises with this palette when it didn't exist? And this is a 6-week trial, you guys. They're just now starting week 3. So there is absolutely time for Johnny Depp's team to get the business records from Milani and prove that that palette didn't come out until December of 2017. And also, Johnny's team does not have to turn over impeachment evidence. So they can get this evidence and just sit on it and not tell Amber's team that they have it. So they can get this evidence and just sit on it until they cross-examine Amber Heard. So the cross-examination of Amber Heard is going to be very spicy, and it's going to be hilarious probably, and something that I definitely want to watch. But there's no way that Johnny's legal team doesn't know about this, and I'm pretty sure Amber's legal team is probably trying to find a way around this, or they're probably scrambling trying to fix this or backtrack or do something, because they made promises during their opening statement that they are not going to be able to keep, and that's a pretty big deal. So I just wanted to make this quick little video and let you guys know exactly what happened with the Milani Cosmetics thing and what is going on. And also, did you guys see in court today that Amber's attorney objected to himself?
You didn't know what could cause damage to Mr. Depp's hand while you were there on March 8th, correct?
Dr. Kipper told me he sustained an injury on one of his fingers.
Objection, hearsay.
Wait, you asked the question. Next question.
Okay, you said he sustained an injury to his finger.
The judge says, but you asked the question.
True that your relationship with my client is entirely platonic. I object, Your Honor!
To yourself?
Yeah. As totally professional. I object, Your Honor, and I move to strike!
Miss.
I just thought that was hilarious, and I wanted to end the video on a funny note and hopefully put a smile on your guys' face in case you're having a bad day. So that is all for this little video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it or found it informative. And I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. And remember, guys, in a world where you can be anything, please be kind to each other. Love you guys. Bye.